Currencies, DXY first. So US dollar still needs to push higher. The question is, was this the B wave, or have we got an A, B, and we come down one more time first? Either way, then if this is the C up, I think we've had the one of it, and we should be in the two back. So it's a question of whether this next move to the downside holds a retrace against this, or it's going to pop down and hit one of these lower fibs first. But either way, I don't think the move up in the US dollar is done yet. I think it needs another high. And then conversely in the euro, I'm still looking for that last low in the euro, and no change in the euro overnight in terms of whether the 2 is in here and we're already in the 3 down. We're still holding this line of support here, so we can still come up in this C of 2, which would be the C of the B wave down in the US dollar, before we then continue lower in the euro and higher in the US dollar. Cable, I'm still looking for the rest of this C wave of this 2 up in cable. We've got an A, B, 1, 2. I'm looking higher before we then get the bigger part of the move down. And this morning, it started to move back up. We spiked and reversed through this 887 fib overnight and are pushing back up now, but it's got a ways to go to prove it and head on up for the final part of this wave 2. US dollar, Japanese yen. So it's come off sharply this morning, as you'd expect with a sell-off in the US markets, but still looking for this final C up to the 115.04 level in the US dollar, Japanese yen. The count is getting messy, so watch these last 2 lows for support. It can still come all the way down here to 110.88 for a lower B wave before we head up in the US dollar, Japanese yen. So the count not as clean and nice as when we were trading it to the upside. So I'm not tempted to go long again in this pair at this point in time. And then the Australian dollar, I'm still looking for that last low in the Australian dollar. I think we've got an A, B, and we should be coming down in the final C of the diagonal 5th in this wave 2. So no change there.